I think what has changed is looking at different figures of the freedom movement, maybe as one political party would say, liberating our past analysis from the hegemony of just a domination of a few, and also re-examining how modern India or young India looks at so many of whether it is historical figures or even mythological figures which you write about. How have you seen that change happening? It's interesting, of course, that you're the director of the Nehru Centre at a time when Nehru is perhaps not the most popular figure of the ruling party.
Look, I think one of the key things to understand is that our republic was not a nihilistic creation. It was a state created on an ancient civilization. We are the only pre-Bronze Age civilization that is still alive. Mm-hmm. So we have many ancient ways that inform the way our republic would emerge. And all of the founding fathers of our republic, I should clarify in my view, they were the founding fathers of our republic, not of our nation. Our nation is a lot more ancient. But all of the founding fathers of our republic, if you read what they wrote, including Prime Minister Nehru's discovery of India, they speak of our ancient traditions and how it informs our way of life. I must clarify, it's become fashionable to see Prime Minister Nehru as all bad. I'm not a fan of that approach. There are strengths and weaknesses in all our great leaders of our independence movement, and we must see that. Mm-hmm. But if you go back to if you take a step back and see how our civilization's approach has been to violence, there is an aura of Mahatma Gandhi that we take on our freedom movement. And India, no doubt, has the most ancient pacifist traditions in the world. The most ancient pacifist tradition in the world is Jainism, which actually then later influenced large parts of Hinduism as well, especially the Vaishnava part of Hinduism and some parts of Buddhism as well. But there is another tradition in the Indian way as well, in the dharmic way. Ahimsa paramo dharma, par dharma hinsa tathevcha, that yes, non-violence is the greatest dharma, but violence in the defense of dharma is also all right. The Bhagavad Gita says very clearly that committing a sin is wrong, but tolerating a sin is even worse. Mm-hmm. So our traditions did not say that we have to be non-violent in all circumstances. And in fact, even in our freedom movement, there was a revolutionary arm of our freedom movement as well. Of course, Mahatma Gandhi's non-violent movement was exceptionally important. That should not be belittled. But there was a revolutionary arm of our freedom movement from all the way from the Gadar movement from Rash Bihari Bose. And Netaji Bose actually comes in a long tradition of that. Yes. They had an important role to play as well. We must acknowledge that too. And the reality of the modern world is if we are facing enemies like us. I'm a diplomat, so I should not name that country, but a certain country to our north, which does, we have to be strong to defend ourselves as well. Mm-hmm. Just non-violent debate will not help our country in that situation.